Welcome to the studies of business studies. This is part 4 of business where we are going to basically linger upon features, stages, and why business is important these days. Just a reminder that business is basically an activity which is basically an economic activity where goods production, purchase of goods and services is being done, sellings of goods and services is being done, customer continuity in dealing is there, profit earning is the main motive, element of risk is there, high uncertain return is there, legal consideration is going to be there, and consumer satisfaction is going to be the prime focus as per the modern definition of business. So, according to well known professors William Pride, Richard Hughes, and Jack Kapoor, business is the organized effort of individuals to produce and sell for profit and the goods and services that satisfy society's need. A business then is an organization which seeks to make profit through individual working towards common goals. So basically business aims for profit maximization by selling goods and services to the consumer, and satisfaction of the consumer is going to be prime focus in the modern business concept. Characteristics we have already gone through, so I'll just sum up that it's basically an economic activity because it involves money. Production and purchase, procurement of goods and services is being done for getting those profit or for earning those profits. Selling of goods and services is basically done, sale, that is commerce. Continuity is there. You are doing it on regular basis. You are not doing it on one day or maybe 2 day or a week long time. It is something which is continuous in nature. Then it is basically having the aim of profit. Element of risk is going to be high. Returns will be uncertain. You are not knowing what is going to happen in future, so the returns are going to be uncertain. And since you are doing business, legal formalities and lawful business needs to be the prime focus for the benefit of the people also there in the society. Consumer satisfaction or customer satisfaction is going to be the prime focus for every businessman because that adds more value, goodwill to the people. Now, I have tried to differentiate, but how you will differentiate or make differences between two very important concepts, that is economic activity and a non-economic activity. Purpose of economic activity is money making. That's so those activities whose objective is money and to create wealth are known as economic activity, whereas those activities whose aim is not to earn money but to satisfy social, psychological, or emotional needs, for example, love, sympathy, patriotism, are going to be non-economical activities. Examples is a person works in factories, cooking food in restaurants, a teacher teaching in a school. All these are economic activities because they are getting salaries, they are getting compensation for the same, for rendering these services. While a housewife cooking food for a family, a teacher training his daughter at home or son at home is something which is not going to be giving him any type of money. Classification of business activity is basically business is divided, as we have done in the last lecture, basically divides into two, that is industry and commerce. Industry implies the economic activity that is associated with conversion of resources into goods that are ready for use. This involves production, processing, mining of goods. The industry is further divided into three broad categories: primary, secondary, and tertiary. These are going to play a very important role. Primary industries are basically manufacturing of, or genetic industries, where manufacturing and breed from the breeds of animals and from mining of the coal mine you get the final product. So the extraction is basically done. So extractive and manufacturing are going to be the primary industries. Secondary consists of those industries which deals from preparing the unfinished product into a finished one, and tertiary are those part like insurance, warehousing, something which is adding more value by transferring the finished product to the ultimate consumer. Commerce, in simple terms, refers to the buying and selling of goods for value and includes all those activities which facilitates the transaction. Further, commerce basically encompasses or is broadly classified into two parts, that is trade and auxiliary to trade. Now, when we compare the three very important elements that have been frequently used when it comes to commerce, When it comes to economic activity, that is business, profession, and employment, how we will differentiate. Business basically is example is like fishing, manufacturing goods, mining, production or selling of electronic goods, banking. These are business activities. Professional activities are those which are given by professionals like doctors, legal advisors or lawyers, and accountants like CA and all. While employment is being given when you talk about a worker, employee, or a salesman, that means they have got something. So, business refers to purchase, production, and sale of goods and services with the objective of earning profit. Profession includes those activities which require special skill or knowledge in that particular field, while employment refers to the occupation in which people work for others and the remuneration is being given in return. So this is the basic difference between the three terms, which I will go one by one. When it comes to first is the differentiating point, that is basis of this differentiation. The second one is business, profession, and employment, which is the three categories which we are going to differentiate. So the mode of establishment of business is starts from completion, some legal formality if needed, like partnerships. So a joint stock company, you require legal formalities, you have to follow them. Profession, membership of a professional body and certification of practices required, like for lawyers you have to get the bar council's affirmation, you have to clear the exam, and then you get the lawyer's certificate. Then employment starts after getting the appointment letter. Nature of work in business is going to be provision of goods and services to the public. In profession, it is going to be personalized service of experts in nature. The third one, which deals with employment, is basically work allotted to the employer according to the contract which the employee has signed. Qualification in business, no minimum qualification. In professions, you need a professional degree, qualification, and a training to accomplish that. In employment, qualification and training as prescribed by the employer. Then we need capital investment, which is huge in business. Depend upon the size of business, definitely you need that type of finance. In profession, comparatively less capital, only the fees which you are paying for getting the degree or that professional thing, and no capital is required when it comes to employment. Reward in return, profits in business, low risk, professional fees in that means the consultation fees which you are offering to the doctor or maybe a professional, a psychiatrist or maybe a CA. Employment, salaries or wages or compensation is being given in this way. Reward and return, risk is going to be high when it comes to business, comparatively low when it comes to profession, and no risk is involved in employment. Code of conduct, no code of conduct for a business. Professional code of conducts are there. Lawyers get to sign to take the oath. Similarly, doctors also take the oath. And the terms and condition of the service contract which is there with employment has to be followed. Now, again, a reminder that business is an economic activity where production and procurement of goods and services is being done. Sale or exchange of goods and services is being done. This is done on a regular basis. Profit share earning is the prime motive. So, uncertainty of return is there, and the element of risk is always going to be high. Now, the next part is dealing with evolution, how business has evolved. Evolution of business means its origin, growth, and continuous development of expansion in various sectors that contributes or run an economy. It is evident that every step of evolution, its expansion, scale of operation, and also widen its modes of communication, it is going to be continuous since it has evolved. Objective of business is profitability, growth, stability, efficiency, and definitely survival. Business means busy in some activity. Business means conducting activities such as sale, purchase, manufacturing, etc. for profit and growth. Business is also referred to a particular company, enterprise, and corporation. Business will definitely have different departments that a typical business has, or maybe a single business. What type of departments or functions they perform is production, procurement, and definitely doing producing goods and services. Research and development, keep on researching, keep on finding out what is the consumer's demand, aspiration, needs, expectations. Purchasing of raw materials or maybe semi-finished product that will be produced or that will be made into final brands. Marketing, which includes the selling function. Marketing basically making people aware, making the product known to the public. Human resource means people. One of the very important factors of production, that is people, how they will be managed. Accounting and finance, definitely this plays a very significant role. We're talking about money matters in an organization. So, in the end, I would say that business is an economic activity that encompasses a lot of things. So, there has to be a very clear demarcation about the different concepts that are related with business. So, keep on learning, keep on understanding all these concepts. So, if you have subscribed the channel, definitely you will be having the next video in line very soon, which will help you in understanding the concept more elaborately. So keep on learning, keep on brightening yourself with the concept and everything which is related with business activities. Till next time, thank you.